Hey gang, we're here for a 5 minute cool down. A cool down stretch, unlike a warm up stretch, will involve static stretching. I hope you had an awesome workout. Let's go ahead and cool it down together. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a seated position, crisscross applesauce or butterfly, however you like to call it, heels together, knees out, and we're gonna just go ahead and get into these hip flexors a little bit. Hip mobility is so important anytime you are incorporating compound movements regularly into your strength routine. So if you're squatting, if you're deadlifting, if you're looking to squat heavier, it's really important to also prioritize hip mobility. So this is going to be the basic foundation of this 5 minute cool down, is to really get into the hips, the hamstrings, the IT bands, and really make sure that we're supporting that work that we're putting in. Go ahead and extend that left leg, cross over the right. I love this stretch. It feels so basic, but it really is so effective. So essentially just bringing that opposite knee to chest. Give your body a tight hug. And with static stretching, you really want to make sure you're holding each stretch for at least 15 to 20 seconds. I like 30 seconds or enough time to go through your stretches twice. So you always have the option to double this up and extend to a 10-minute cool down if needed. Good, extend and switch. You really can never stretch too much. And a lot of my athletes or expecting mothers, new mamas, we're very limited on time, which, can make things challenging. But if you're not setting aside proper warm up and cool down time, I invite you to either slice your 30-minute workout down to 20 to 25 minutes to allow for that, or make sure you're prioritizing your stretch first thing in the morning and right before bed. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and find our modified runner's lunge. Take that right knee up. Out of here. There we go. And just actively go ahead and pull that left hip forward. Start to reach up nice and tall. Interlace those fingers and reach up to the sky. Now, if you can, go ahead and send those hips back. Bring hands to either side. And you can take this stretch as deep as you would like. So you can stay upright, nice and tall, or you can bring nose to knee if your flexibility and if your body allows for that. You can really get as deep into the hamstrings as you need to. If you're somebody like me who has poor flexibility and you're constantly having to work at it, just meet yourself exactly where you are. Try not to judge. Flexibility is a constant work in progress. There's nothing that you need to perfect about flexibility. You just need to make sure you're giving your body, your muscles, time to really prepare or to really come down properly. So just working on elasticity of the muscles, getting your heart rate and your body the time that it needs is all you really need to focus on. Let's come back up, switch. actively pull that right hip forward. Sink a little deeper into that modified lunge. Reach up nice and tall. Interlace the fingers. Good. Send the hips back. If prioritizing form in your strength program, prioritizing form in compound movements, if that's a priority for you, you will feel general muscle soreness. What you don't want to confuse with just general soreness is pain. So back pain or any other imbalances that you might be feeling, that could be a sign that you're overcompensating other muscles for weaker ones. So be aware, know that soreness is completely normal even with proper warm-up, cool-down stretching, and it's something that can show up, especially if you're newer in your program. And it sort of just is par for the course, but you never want to be sore to the point where you can't do anything the next day. That's a sign that you need to back it down in intensity, and you really need to focus on perfecting your form before you can expect to really progress in terms of frequency, intensity, time, any of that. So just be aware. Soreness, okay, pain, not great. Good. All right, go ahead and slay the rest of your day. I hope that you can appreciate your next workout a little bit more, that you've stretched properly, and I'll see you next time.